Hello, everybody! How are we? Oh my god, yeah, it moves and it makes noise. You're in for a treat, guys. Right, my computer started wearing away just in time for the stream, obviously. Sounding like an aeroplane ready to take off. So, hopefully the sound is okay today. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. But welcome in, everybody. We're continuing with the Forest of Doom. I'm very excited to... Oh my goodness! Just subscribe with tier 3! I literally thought you'd only just subscribed, Lone Wolf. How is that even possible? Where are the bloody months going? You have an excuse. It's Thomas's birthday tomorrow, so you started celebrating. Nice, but you're hungover today. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh wow, I almost started to celebrate last night and then thought, no, I don't want to be hungover for this stream. Oh my god, there's something under my desk. Gosh, such a pro streamer today. Such a pro streamer today. Just trying to move my footrest out of the way. It's attacking my feet. But hi everybody, welcome. We're going to be carrying on with the Forest of Doom today. The Forest of Doom as a classic fighting fantasy book by Ian Livingstone. It is a fighting fantasy adventure. It's a choose your own adventure, which means that the player will be, my adventurer will be making some choices as they go. Every choice will affect the story. So it will either take them closer to their goal or further away from the victory.
She chose down. She chose down.
Okay, we're having a really casual stream today. We're just like messing with stuff. Yeah, we're just messing with stuff. I love the down one too. What the heck was I saying? I'm rambling again, aren't I? You know how this works, guys. You know how this works. They're gonna make some choices. All the choices are really important. You were explaining. I've forgotten how to do this. I take 1 week off break, and I forget how to do this whole thing. Obviously, there's going to be some danger because what fun is an adventure without danger? So there are going to be things for my adventurer to fight. When we do fight, we're going to be doing that with some simple two six-sided dice. We'll roll those. We'll add a modifier. Whoever rolls the highest gets to deal some damage, and we'll keep rolling until one of us dies. So far, no one has died, everyone has made it out, but things are a little bit different this time. The idea is that you need to gather some quest items, and you need to deliver them to a location. It's guaranteed that the adventurer will reach that location during this adventure. And getting there will end their adventure, and there will be no go-backsies. No go-backsies. So once they reach the end, that is it. No go-backsies. Either they've got the items or they haven't. 3 adventurers have gone through the Forest of Doom previously, and only one of those has made it onto the leaderboard, and that was Dana Rex. She's the only person to have made it to the end with all of the quest items. And her time was 2 hours, 16 minutes and 7 seconds, and that will be the time to beat to make it onto the leaderboard. Ta-da! And you did ever so well. She absolutely nailed it. So, because no one has died, usually I offer a bonus life, but I've had to get a little bit creative this time. So, the audience will be able to grant some bonuses to the adventurer for every £10 that is donated. We will give the adventurer a bonus, and that bonus will either be a bonus life, should they need it, or it will be a teleportation potion. Spoop, welcome in. First time here, I believe. Welcome in, Spoop. Spoopy doop doop. How you doing? Welcome in. I hope you enjoy your time here. So, my adventurer will either get a bonus life if they need it, or a potion of teleportation, which will teleport them to a useful location. Now, Dana used the potion of teleportation last time, and that was really, really handy. I also must say that all of the sounds today, all of the ambient music and sounds that you can hear are by Sirenscape. You can see them just down here. Sirenscape, and the lovely commander's just come up there as well. They do a free trial. Oh, that hasn't updated for some reason. I updated my Sirenscape command. Make sure you check them out. They do a free trial as well. Wait a second, I'm just being really pro. There you go. I'm being really, really pro. I'm updating my timer as we speak for that. I believe you also tweeted that they have a special offer. They always have a free trial, always. They always do a 30-day free trial, so you can try Sirenscape for absolutely free. So if you do D&D, or you do Call of Cthulhu, or Pathfinder, or any other tabletop RPG, you can get some sounds for that RPG, and you can try them for free. And I wasn't going to mention this. No, I won't mention it. People that know. Everyone that knows. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. And I apologise if anyone else is a dwarf, or anyone else is Scottish. This is definitely not a Scottish accent. This is definitely a dwarvish accent. Definitely. You're in the UK, I suppose. I am. Are you asking me if I'm in the UK? I'm definitely in the UK. It's not a Scottish accent. Oh no, it's a dwarvish accent. That's the one. So there you go, all the sounds about Sirenscape. I've waffled on and waffled on and waffled on, and I'm feeling it a little bit like Lorraine Kelly right now. So, shall we pop on over and meet our guest? Let's meet our guest. Hello, guest. Hi, how are ya? Please introduce yourself.
Hello, Lorraine.
Oh, hello.
Oh, that was so funny. Honestly, it's just as well I was muted because honestly, I was laughing so much
Oh,
when you switched to Lorraine.
Having my little Lorraine Kelly moment there.
I know. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
My name is Joe J. Levy, or as I will be today, Kestral, the wood elf. As you can see by how I am bedecked with woodland creatures and cloak/dressing gown. I am a variety streamer on Twitch with a terrible sense of humour.
I think your sense of humour is amazing. You always have me in stitches.
Thing
Always.
is, I overcommit to everything to the point of discomfort, and that is what I'm doing now. And I'm going to introduce you to my crew, because I have here. This is Kaboom the Badger.
Kaboom the Badger.
One of my woodland creatures. What's this peregrine falcon called? It's the name of a castle in Northumberland. It's very specific.
It's Arkez. You're right, Arkez.
So, well, in any case, it makes a noise.
It's Arkez.
It's really hard to keep all of this balanced. Then if I just turn around, this is Pig the Badger.
That's really cute.
It's called Pig.
Pig.
Pumpkin the Owl. And then Tresquel, because he's a squirrel from the island of Tresco. So that's a very logical naming pattern.
Tresquirrel.
Tresquel, yeah.
Tresquirrel. That's quite hard to say.
It is quite hard to say.
It's quite hard to say.
Quite a difficult person, to be honest, but there we go.
He's a person? Wow.
No, I'm a difficult person.
Oh, you're a difficult person. I thought you meant...
I named the squirrel, therefore I am difficult.
You are difficult. But yeah, welcome in everybody. So this is Joe's second time on the show. So you did Death Trap Dungeon and you did very, very well. You held the top of the leaderboard for a very long time. And I honestly thought you were going to win. Honestly thought you were going to win last season.
I had really mixed feelings when Crimea won because I was, on the one hand, I was like, oh, I'm really happy for him because he made it out. But on the other hand, I'm like, I have waited like months holding on to this. And then at the last moment, the last second, it was snatched away from me. Snatched, I tell you.
Snatched. Well, maybe
I'm going to end up with cramp in this shoulder.
This
is my badger shoulder.
You're going to be like a hunchback.
I know. I'm just going to walk around the streets just like at an angle the whole time.
You know what? I think if you walked around the streets dressed like that, at the moment, I think just no one would even bat an eyelid.
No, this is very true.
They'd just
this
be like,
is very
lockdown
true.
has clearly got to him. It's just
The
let him
worst thing
be.
is,
Let
I
him
was
be.
like this before. I once got followed by an owl to the pub. I'm not joking. Like it was flying behind me from tree to tree. Oh, and I got followed on the way home from a night out. I got followed by a real badger. It was just walking down the high street in Exeter because there was no one there. It was late at night, and I was like, "There's a badger following me." It veered off to another direction. I think it had somewhere to be, but you know.
You had your own little Snow
Oh,
White
caboon
moment.
slipping. I know. I'm the modern day Snow White.
I mean, I've got a similar story. It's not my story, it's my boyfriend's story. He once got mugged by an urban fox whilst living in London.
Got mugged by an urban fox.
He was like, it was really big, and it was like giving me the, like looking at me, like, give me everything you've got. Oh,
See,
take it.
the badgers on campus at university, like because there were badgers on campuses.
Oh, okay, wow.
They used to chase other students, but for me, weren't bothered, and I named them. And one of them brought like a half-eaten apple up to my foot once and just dropped it, and I was like,
Thank you.
"Thank you, my friend." I named that one Colossus, and I named the other one Ermintrude because she used to hang around by the cows.
That's hilarious. Oh, this is
magical.
already like gold. This is already gold. We don't actually need to do the adventure today, Joe. We'll just have a chat.
Well, that's what tomorrow's going to be.
What tomorrow's for? So, I haven't given you a shout out, but let me give you a shout out because tomorrow I'm on Joe's show.
Oh yes, it's a Joe and Vicky weekend, isn't it?
It is very much so. So I'm going to be on Joe's show tomorrow at 4 p.m. GMT, talking about all of the things from the last year and celebrating my 1 year as a Twitch affiliate. So that'll be
I am
hella
very
good fun.
excited.
So if you very much like the chemistry that we've got, is it called chemistry we've got going on here?
We have an excellent dynamic.
We
We need a spin-off show. I don't know what we're spinning off from, but we need a spin-off show.
We do. Let's get on it. Although my time is very much going to be so limited as of next week. Because I've got an exciting new job, but I won't tell you who it's
Very
with. If you
exciting.
know, you know, but I'm not going to promote it here. Epic Games
Exciting.
need epic sound, guys. Get your free trial of Sirenscape right now. The new French and Saunders. Oh my god, yes.
Oh yes, I love French and Saunders. That is the biggest honor. Oh my god.
Right. I'm glad that that's
I'm definitely Dawn French in that pairing. I
Oh
feel
my
like.
goodness. I've always
Yeah.
thought I was more of a Dawn French. No, you know what? I'm a Hyacinth Bouquet. That's me. That's me.
See, I feel like I might be a fusion of French and Saunders actually, because they were my main comic influences as a child. So you know.
Dana knows bucket. It's bouquet,
Yeah,
dear. It's bouquet.
yeah.
It's bouquet, dear.
Oh,
Right. Anyhow,
Hello,
A Lone Wolf's been talking about a new cereal. You need to tell me all about that in Discord as well. That sounds tasty. Right. Joe's a pro. Joe knows what he's doing already because he's been on before, but obviously things are a little bit different. In the sense that time is going to be against him. Time is of the essence this time. It's got to be quick. You've got to beat Dana.
speedy.
And remember,
Okay.
guys, he's got one life. So that little heart underneath him there, he's got one life. The only way to give him more lives is to donate £10. That will give him a life or a potion of teleportation should he need it. Don't die, Joe. Don't die. I can't guarantee that, unfortunately. That is in your
No,
hands.
neither can I. And if I die here, then that's it. There's no more streaming forever. No, that's not a thing.
If you
It's
die
not real.
here, you die in real life. Yeah, if you die in
Yeah,
real, you die in real life.
If you die in a dream, you die in real life.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Right,
that's horrible.
we need to roll some stats for you. So Kadroya is fresh meat.
Mhm.
Let's see what his
Fresh
stats
meat.
are. So, if you could roll one dice for me and add 6.
So is this just one six-sided
One
one?
6-sided dice.
I have got 4, so that is 10.
10 skill. Everyone has been rolling really good skill this time.
Okay.
Dana, you can do whatever you like. Just if you're gonna give him good info, then make it cryptic. Don't just straight out say, yeah, go that way.
Misinform me for the lols, Dana.
Yeah, misinformed for the loss. Right, okay. Let's find out how much stamina you've got. So you need to roll both of your dice.
Okie dokie. Again, these are, I'm just using the virtual dice here, so this is just
That's fine.
2d6, isn't it?
2d6.
Yeah. Okie dokie. I got a total of 9 there.
Ooh, wow, and then you're going to add 12 to that. So
Oh,
that's a lot. What is that? 12? That's 21, right?
21. Oh god, I had to think that. Oh,
21
gee.
stamina.
Maths.
And your luck is going to be one 6-sided dice plus 6.
So I rolled a 5, so that's 11.
You have got
Jeez.
very, very, very good stats. Very good.
This happened to me last time, and I'm using a different like virtual dice to the ones I used last time. So there's something magic in the air.
There is.
It's all the animals. They're helping me.
They are helping.
Rigged. It's not rigged, Spook. Not everything I do is rigged.
Not everything, no.
Just
Okay.
most things.
So you'll notice, guys, there's a timer at the bottom of the screen there as well. I'm not going to start the timer until Joe makes his very first choice, because that's how it is. And we are just going to go for it. So you start your adventure with the bare minimum of equipment, but you may find or buy other items during your travels. You're armed with a sword and dressed in leather armor, and you have a backpack to hold your provisions. You have 10 provisions, Joe. You can eat
10
those at
provisions
any time.
and several animals.
Several animals.
They live in the back.
You can only eat your provisions one at a time. You can't eat multiples, and you can only eat them when you're not in battle, and they'll restore 4 stamina. You may also take a magical potion with you to aid you on your quest, and this is enough for 2 doses of the same potion, so you can use the same potion twice. You can take with you a potion of skill, a potion of strength, or a potion of fortune. The potion of skill will restore all of your skill points, the potion of strength restores all of your stamina points, and the potion of fortune restores all of your luck points and adds 1 to the initial luck. Which one would you like to take with you, my darling?
Oh, this is interesting. I think I took potion of luck potion of fortune last time, and I think that was a good choice personally, because I think that's the one that I am in control of reducing. Because whereas the others, it will happen when it happens. So at least like I can kind of control the one. So I'm going to go with potion of fortune.
The luck one again. Okay, so you get that for 2 doses.
Fab.
And that will restore all of your luck and add 1 to the initial.
I've just written portion of potion.
A portion of potion. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing.
That's a thing, yeah. Can anyone tell me, how are the sound levels, chat? Can you tell me, can you hear some nighttime sounds, and can you hear me okay? How's the laptop sound? Because the fan is whirring away. Sound is good. Excellent.
I can't hear your laptop at all.
Oh, good. Okay, that's wicked.
Like, I mean, I can hear the sound that you've intended me to hear, but I mean, I can't hear the whirring.
Okay. Cool. I've had so many problems with my camera and my sound this week, and it's just been quite frustrating, to be honest. So, hopefully we're okay. Right, there is one true way through Darkwood Forest, and it will take you several attempts to find it. You must make notes and draw a map as you explore. Not all areas will contain treasure. Many will mainly contain traps and creatures, which you will no doubt fall foul of. There are many wild goose chase passages, and while you may indeed progress through to your ultimate destination, it's by no means certain that you'll find what you're searching for. The only true way involves a minimum of risk, and any player, no matter how weak on their initial dice rolls, should be able to make it through fairly easily. And I always laugh at that bit because it's not easy, as you know. As you know, it's never easy. So Joe, may the luck of the gods go with you on your adventure ahead, and may your stamina never fail. Also, welcome in, Mattis. Welcome in. Okay.
Oh, I'm excited.
You're excited? Okay, if you're ready, then I'm ready to head into the background.
I am ready. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. You are an adventurer, a sword for hire, and you've been roaming the northern borderlands of your kingdom. Having always spurned the dullness of village life, you now wander the lands in search of wealth and danger. Despite the long walks and rough outdoor life, you are content with your unknown destiny. The world holds no fears for you, as you are a skillful warrior well practiced in the art of slaying evil men and beasts with your trusty sword. Not once during the last 10 days since entering the northern borderlands have you set eyes upon another person. But this does not worry you at all, as you're happy with your own company and enjoy the slow, sunny days hunting, eating, and sleeping. It's evening, and having feasted on a dinner of spit-roasted rabbit over an open fire, you settle down to sleep beneath your sheepskin blanket. There's a full moon, and the light sparkles on the blade of your broadsword skewered into the ground by your side. You gaze at it, wondering when you will next have to wipe the blood of some vile creature from its sharp edges. These are strange lands inhabited by weird and loathsome beasts, goblins, trolls, and even dragons. As the flame of your campfire gently dies, you begin to drift asleep, and images of screaming green-faced trolls flicker through your mind. Suddenly, in the bushes to your left, you hear the loud crack of a twig breaking under a clumsy foot. You leap up and grab your sword from the ground, stand motionless but alert, ready to pounce on your unseen adversary. Then you hear a groan, followed by the dull thud of a body falling to the ground. Is this a trap? Slowly you walk over to the bush where the noise is coming from and carefully pull back the branches. You look down to see a little old man with a grey bushy beard, his face contorted with pain. You crouch down to remove the iron helmet covering his balding head and notice 2 crossbow bolts protruding from the stomach of his plump chainmail-clad torso. Picking him up, you carry him over to the fire and stir the dying embers back to life. After covering him with your blanket, you manage to get the old man to drink a little water. He coughs and moans, and then he sits up rigid, eyes staring fixedly ahead, and he starts to shout. "I'll get them! I'll get them! Don't you fear, Gillibrand Bigleg is coming to bring you the hammer! Oh yes, indeed I am, oh yes." The dwarf, whose name you presume to be Bigleg, is obviously delirious from the poison-tipped bolts lodged in his stomach. You watch as he slumps down again to the ground, and then you whisper his name into his ear. "Bigleg." His eyes stare unblinkingly at you, and he again starts to shout. "Ambush! Look out! Ambush! Ah, the hammer! Take the hammer to Gillibrand! You must save the dwarfs!" His eyes half close, and the pain seems to ease a little as the delirium subsides, and then he speaks to you again in a low whisper. "Help us, friend. Take the hammer to Gillibrand. Only the hammer will unite our people against the trolls. We were on our way to Darkwood, in search of the hammer, ambushed by the little people. Others killed. The map, in my pouch. It will take you to the home of Yastromo, the master mage of these parts. He has great magics for sale to protect you against the creatures of Darkwood. Take my gold. I beg you, friend. Find the hammer. Take it to Gillibrand, my lord of Stonebridge. You'll be well rewarded." Bigleg opens his mouth to start another sentence, but nothing comes out except his last dying breath. You sit down and wonder, you ponder Bigleg's words. Who is Gillibrand? Who is Yastromo? What is all this fuss about the dwarvish hammer? You reach over to the still body of Bigleg, and you remove his pouch from his leather belt, and inside you find 30 gold pieces. So you now have 30 gold pieces, which you can add to your adventure sheet. And you also find this map.
Ooh. It's a map. Love maps.
There you go. So Joe now has a map and 30 gold pieces.
I've just written 30 gold pies. It's pieces,
You're
Joe.
You're doing so well today.
30
Doing so
gold
well.
pies. Terrible for your teeth.
You taste one, and it's real. It's real gold.
Don't eat the gold, Joe. Don't eat the gold. It's for spending.
Yeah. Jingling the coins in your hand, you think of the possible rewards which may await you just for returning a hammer to a village of dwarves. You decide to try and find the hammer in Darkwood Forest. It's been a few weeks since your last good battle, and what's more, you'll likely be well paid for this one. With your mind made up, you settle down to sleep, taking back the blanket from poor old Big Leg, and in the morning you bury the old dwarf and gather up your possessions. You find your bearings, and whistling merrily, you set off south at a good pace, eager to meet this man Yastromo and see what he may have to offer. Okay, so it's morning now, Joe. You've buried Big Leg. You've had your breakfast. You've got your
Nom, nom,
bearings.
nom.
You're all packed
Pancakes.
up. You've fed all your friends as well.
Excellent. My breakfast was pancakes. I was very happy
Pancakes.
about
Did
that.
you save some for your provisions at least?
Yeah, I've got pancakes in prison. My provisions are just pancakes. It's just like a stack of them, just in the bag. It's just a plate of pancakes.
That sounds
just like,
good to me.
yeah.
Welcome
I
in,
love-
Justice Pirate, as well. You two are
Hey, Justice
awesome. You're
Pirate.
here and lurking. Yeah, we always have a good time together.
Oh my god, Kaboom is trying to escape. Kaboom, stay there.
Give him a little slap.
No. He needs a scritch. Scritch.
Oh yeah, you missed it. Joe has many woodland creatures. Oh, that was perfectly timed for the sound effect of the
That timing was like.
spot on. Okay, so you walk to Yastromo's tower and it takes you a little over half a day. You arrive at a stone tower home, dirty and hungry. As the tower is set...
Excuse me.
You're dirty and hungry, apparently. You just had your
Dirty.
pancakes. How can you be hungry again already?
I know.
Bloody hell. Oh yes, he's started. Looks like he doesn't have a lot of life left. So Justice Pirate, it works a little bit differently this time. We're at the very beginning of the adventure. Joe has 1 heart, but the audience can grant him up to 2 bonuses, and that can be a bonus life or a teleportation potion. So for every £10, we'll give him another bonus, and each bonus can be used once.
I lost those 2 lives by eating too many pancakes, but it was worth it.
But yeah, we're at the very beginning. This is inspiring me to finally start planning my first one-shot. Go for it, Spoop. Go for it.
Definitely. Spoop.
And if you need any sounds for your adventure, good old Sirenscape. Also, welcome in, Ultra Tiger. I make it sound like a joke, but seriously, Sirenscape's brilliant. Okay, so as it's some 50 metres away from the path you've been following, it's difficult to find. Finally, you walk up to the huge oak door, somewhat relieved to find that it does exist, and that Big Leg had not been speaking wildly in his delirium. A large brass bell and gong hang from the stone archway. As you ring the bell, a shiver runs down your spine, and you realise that the loud bong invades a deep silence which you'd not noticed before. There are no sounds of birds or animals to be heard. You wait anxiously at the door and hear slow footsteps descending stairs from the tower above. A small wooden slot in the door slides open and 2 eyes appear and examine you. "Well, who are you?" demands a grumpy voice through the hole. You answer that you're an adventurer in search of the Master Mage Yastromo, and you intend to purchase some magical items from him to combat the creatures of Darkwood Forest. "Oh, well, in that case, if you're interested in buying some of my merchandise, you'd better come up. I am Yastromo." He turns and slowly climbs the stone stairs. It's time for your first choice. Would you like to follow him up the stairs or draw your sword and attack him?
I'd like to follow him up the stairs.
Follow him up the stairs. We're going to go to page 261, and you can write those down if you want to.
I am going to, because I didn't last time, and when we were trying to remember where we were, it was actually...
Yeah, we both forgot. It's always good. I always write them down when I'm playing. I don't tend to write them down when I'm narrating. Okay, so you follow the huffing and puffing old man in his tattered robes up the
God, I
spiral
hope I don't
staircase.
die now. It would be so bad.
It was a bad choice. You died instantly.
Oh, God.
I wouldn't be that cruel to you. Okay, so we are going into. I keep forgetting that I can just touch this now. I don't need to click it. You follow him up the spiral staircase to a large room at the top of the tower. Shelves, cupboards, and cabinets line the walls, and they're all filled with bottles, jars, weapons, armor, and all manner of strange artifacts. The Astromo shuffles past the general clutter and slumps down into an old oak chair. He reaches into his top pocket and pulls out a fragile pair of gold-rimmed spectacles. Placing these on his nose, he picks up a piece of slate and chalk from a table next to his chair and he begins to write frantically. And then he hands you a slate, if I can find that. I don't know if you're watching the stream and whether you can see that.
I can also see it on Discord because obviously the Discord call is streaming that as well. But
go.
I can see it on both.
Cool. So you have a list there of items that he's got in his shop, and you can purchase however many of those that you like. So go crazy. He says that the instructions for use are written clearly on the labels attached to the items together with their suggested use. He sighs and tells you that unfortunately the magic in the items only works once, but they are the best that you can buy for the money. So there is a potion of healing, a potion of plant control, a potion of stillness, a potion of insect control, a potion of anti-poison, some holy water, a ring of light, boots of leaping, rope of climbing, a net of entanglement, an armband of strength, gloves of missile dexterity, a rod of water finding, some garlic buds, a headband of concentration, some fire capsules, and some nose filters. So take your time if you'd like to consult chat at all.
I'm my main sort of thinking is, with this gold I've got, am I going to need this gold later on at all? That's because my part of me wants to just be like spend everything. I mean, every time I go to a National Trust property, honestly, it's a disaster. Gift shop is just dead.
It is.
It's like,
agree.
we can go to the garden bit, we can go to the shop bit, buy a book. Because I know Dana's competed. I don't know if anyone else in chat has competed yet.
I don't think we've got any other previous adventurers, but there's a lot of people here who've watched the previous episodes. Also, thank you, Justice Pirate. I'm glad that you like the music and sound effects.
I'm trying to decide. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, part of me just wants to buy lots of things, but the cautious bit of me doesn't want to I don't want to overspend if I need the gold later on. Does a forest?
It doesn't take any credit cards, no.
Is that a hint or a joke?
I'm not sure.
I mean,
it's a hint.
It's a hint. So I might need some gold, so I can't. Okay, so I actually might need some gold. Okay, well,
but you don't know how much you're gonna need, and it really does depend which way you go.
That's very true.
That is very
true. So I could probably do with some, but I'm probably gonna spend I'm probably spend at least half. So I think a potion of healing is wise. So definitely one of those.
So that's 3 gold.
So that
from your 30.
I feel like just for aesthetic reasons, potion of plant control. I'm just looking as well. Maybe 2 potions of healing.
I mean,
do trees need money? Right.
Don't forget that you do have all your provisions as well. And
that's true.
There's always a chance for someone to give you an extra life if you need it. But welcome in, Thamior, as well.
Okay. So maybe just 1 potion of healing. 1 potion of healing. A potion of plant control.
Okay, so that's another 2 gold.
Feel like I'm giving off heavy monk vibes right now, so holy water maybe. Again, these are not based on any logic, it's just based on my aesthetic at this point, which is concerning me that's how my decision making is oriented. Do you know what? I love garlic. I'm from a North African Jewish family. I can't say no to garlic buds. So yeah, don't worry, great Aunt Marisol, I'm doing you justice.
Okay, so the garlic buds are also 2 gold.
So now that means I've spent 10.
Are you writing these down, Joe?
Yeah, I am. I'm just working out how much I'm going. So that's 10. So yeah. So
you've still got 20 gold left.
I don't want to end up with nothing, but I also don't want to be carrying around loads of gold. Plant healing, honey, and garlic. I could really do with a headband of concentration right now, to be honest. I'm gonna say rope of climbing.
Okay, so that's another 3 gold.
Missile dexterity is on brand for monks.
Oh.
Yes.
I think that could be a good shout, but obviously I don't know. I just think that sounds really cool.
Okay, I'm gonna go with that as well. So now I've got 15 left.
Okay, so that's another 2 gold there for the gloves.
And then maybe some fire capsules. I mean, forests are pretty flammable, right? It's not a very ethical thing to say, but you know, fire capsules. And maybe, I don't know whether to go for like boots of leaping or maybe both boots of leaping and anti-poison potion.
Okay, so the anti-poison is 2 gold and the boots of leaping are also 2 gold.
Okay.
How much have you got left there?
It should be 8. I am going to say... I don't want to spend everything. Someone said something about some people have drowned in gold. Some have spent a long time dirt poor. I don't want to spend a long time. I want to get out quickly. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, that's really difficult.
Do your best to spend what is necessary. Yeah. This is the only time... what I will say, Joe, is this is the only time that you'll get to buy these things. There's no other shops in the forest. This is the only gift shop at this National Trust property.
Oh, yeah. I guess because it's got a very long, like, wild walk out through. Like, they've done a lot of rewilding behind the estate. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you need the loo, I'd say go now. There's no toilets in the forest.
Okay. The whole toilet is a forest. No, the whole toilet is a forest. The whole forest is a toilet.
The whole toilet is a forest. Wow. I just need to give you a flush. Like, off you go. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say this is the only gift shop. So if you do need anything, if you think you're going to need anything, I would get it now.
Let's get let's bring it down to 5 and like a net of entanglement. Yeah.
Okay. Beware of thistles. Yeah. I don't go to the loo outdoors. It's not for me.
No, it's not ideal.
Not ideal. Okay, are we all done in the gift shop?
Yeah, we are. I've got my audio guide ready to go. There's a friendly old woman who looks quite bored because she's been sitting there and she's just got excited that she's seen someone pop around the corner.
Oh my goodness. Please take the audio guide. It's free for today only. Okay, so Yastroma asks you the reason for your purchase of the items and you tell him your story of your decision to continue the quest of the luckless Big Leg. Ah, yes, Yastroma says slowly, rubbing his chin. I heard that the good dwarves of Stonebridge had lost their fabled warhammer. Without it, their king is unable to rouse his people despite the fact that the hill trolls threaten their village. Rumour has it that an envious king of another village of dwarves sent an eagle to Stonebridge to steal the hammer, which it managed to do.
It's not an eagle, but I was just like, it's a bird of prey flying, you know.
But as it flew back over Darkwood, it was attacked by deathhawks, and the hammer dropped into the forest and was lost. Apparently 2 forest goblins found the hammer, but could not decide who was to keep it. They wrestled for hours, and finally they gave up. Then they discovered that the handle unscrewed from their head, and the argument was settled. One kept the head, the other kept the handle. Then they parted, each happy with their new treasure. Who knows if they still have them? So I'm afraid your problems are doubled. I can tell you that the head is made of bronze, and the handle is made of polished ebony. Both head and handle have the letter G inscribed on them. Your task is not going to be easy. Good luck. You thank Nostromo and you leave the room by the spiral staircase and you turn to 177. Outside in the bright light, you notice the dead quietness again. A narrow path leads northwards from the tall grass surrounding Nostromo's tower and into the dense undergrowth of Darkwood Forest. In just a few strides, you are surrounded by the dark and tangled forest. Stones and knotted roots seem to hide in the shadows, and you can almost believe that they're trying to trip you up. The light fades quickly, and the air becomes moist and unpleasant. Deeper and deeper
Moist
you
and
go.
unpleasant.
Moist and unpleasant. Deeper and deeper you go into the gloom, and eventually the path forks on either side of a huge old tree. I'm just going to pause it here because this is a good point for you to come back to at any point.
Okie dokie.
Hi Rob Steady, I've been lurking by proxy through just as his host, but now I'm an official viewer. Awesome, thank you for being here, guys. Okay, so have a little think. Do you want to go west or do you want to go east? And I'm just going to make this an official one here. 177. The time is 12:08.
I want to go west because of the command, but I feel like that can't be right all the time. But I feel like I'm going to go west. Because
You're going to go west?
What was the description of was there any description of what was in either direction? Was it just both equally entangled forest, basically?
Both equally dark and moist and tangled.
Lovely, yes.
It just says eventually the path forks on either side of a huge old tree. Would you like to go west or east?
I'm going to go west, and I'm going to try not to read too much into the tone of voice that you give as you repeat back what I've just said, because I fear you may try and trick me.
Everyone so far has gone west, yes.
Mm-hmm.
What was not good in the dungeon might prove good in the forest. Perhaps. Okay, so far everyone has gone west, so we all know what is coming, guys. There is still so much of this book left unexplored, but that is okay. We're going to head to page 289. The narrow, overgrown path continues to weave its way through the crowded forest. Strange animal cries echo through the trees. It's not long before you arrive at another junction in the path. Do you wish to continue west or turn northwards?
I'm going to turn northwards.
Turn northwards, page 147. Ah, thank you, guys. The path leads north into the thick forest. In one of the few clearings between the trees, you see smoke rising from the chimney of a wooden hut to your right. Do you want to look through the window of the hut or keep walking north?
So, the biggest mistake I made last time was that I wasn't curious enough. So, although I actually made it very far, my mistake was not investigating. So I am actually going to peer through.
You're going to look through the window of the hut, page 38.
I'm also drawing everything we're doing at the moment.
Oh, good.
So,
okay. You peer through the small, dirty window of the hut and see an old woman in grubby clothes with a wrinkled face and a warty nose reading one of several books by the fireside on the far wall of the hut. A hunchback servant is carrying more books to her from shelves crammed with old books. Books. Charts and scrolls. Oh, God. I hate it when my accent slips back into my Stokey accent. I said
don't
books.
hate it.
I
It's
said
great.
books. Do you want to enter the hut, or would you rather return to the path and head north again and just leave them to their reading?
Hmm. Can I have like a hint from chat? I like Dana's really cryptic ones. There might be pizza. Ooh. But there are ovens for pizza, and I might get put in the oven.
There might be pizza in the hut. Is it a Pizza Hut? A Pizza Hut.
I
A
do
Pizza
like
Hut.
pizza.
Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. Do you remember that song, Joe?
Oh, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a pizza. It's really hard to do the dance move to that with like a badger on your shoulder. This is true. I'm not Hansel or Gretel. I'm just the breadcrumbs they leave behind.
Very
Got deep.
cryptic.
I'm gonna go in the hut.
He's gonna go into
Especially since
the
I've now
hut.
drawn a load of books and scrolls next to my wooden hut diagram.
Okay,
here.
we are going to enter the hut.
But another
Page
happy little bush.
315. Thank you for the look, Thamur.
Joe is in the hut. Joe is in the hut.
Joe is in the hut.
But another happy little bush.
Joe is in the hut. Do. I don't know the
Oh, I
rest
love
of
that
the
song too much.
words. Okay, you open the rough wooden door and you walk into the middle of the dingy hut. Do you want to talk to the old woman or draw your sword?
I am a very talkative person, so I feel like talking is my game here.
Okay, page 42. The old woman throws back her head and roars with laughter. As you start to make conversation with her, she's an evil woman. You must lose one luck point and draw your sword. How dare you disturb my...
Oh, jeez, I know how that feels. Okay, I can sympathise. It's fine. I'll gladly accept the loss of a luck point.
Okay, page 342. 342, we're going to...
Oh, I thought you were joking about witch house. I was confused by that and Pizza Hut, and I was just like reading it all together. Oh no, this witch.
Oh, my sound went in and out. Oh, I do apologise.
Did it?
Apparently so. Maybe it was when I cackled. Maybe it peaked too much. But generally, guys, is the sound when you... Oh, okay, I need to just turn myself down slightly then. It did it twice. Okay, thank you guys for letting me know. Otherwise, it's good. I'll have to speak quieter then. I've been having so many issues.
I'd love to see this witch's dating profile. Evil, likes reading, lives in wood.
It's when it peaks, but you're not peaking for us. It's your mic that thinks it. Okay, thank you guys. As you draw your sword, the old woman's face changes from an expression of disinterest to that of anger. From a drawer in a nearby table, she pulls out some dead flowers and proceeds to rub a few petals on her palms, filling the hut with a sweet smell. As this happens, the room starts to spin before your eyes. Do you have a headband of concentration?
Oh, I joked about it, but no.
You do not.
Idiot. No.
Turn to page 11.
This is bad. Am I dead already?
I bloody hope not. Otherwise, this is going to be the shortest stream in ever. You start to lose your balance as the illusion distorts your mind. You close your eyes and hold your head in your hands, but it makes no difference. You reel around the room and fall to the floor unconscious. But your adventure continues on page 353.
Am I like a slave again?
Let us find out.
Some flowers.
When you
Some pretty
awake,
flowers.
you arrive. When you awake, you find that you're lying on the ground outside of the hut. You sit up and look inside your backpack. All of your provisions have been stolen.
Huh.
All of your pancakes are gone. She's like,
She's eaten the fucking pancakes.
she's taken all of your pancakes. All of your
Greedy
provisions are gone.
bitch.
Luckily,
Sorry.
nothing else is gone, and you still have your sword. You look inside the hut again, but now it is deserted. Do you wish to search the hut for something useful? Or would you rather leave the hut and return to the path and head north?
I feel like I might be shooting myself in the foot but like I'm really resentful at this point, and I kind of want to go back in the hut. Has
Give
anyone
me
else
my
been in the hut though?
pancakes.
Has anyone else been in the hut?
I feel like Nerdy Singer Kate went into the hut. I think.
Okay.
I've been in the hut. That doesn't help you.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna go back in the hut.
Okay. Go
It's not
back in
going
and
well.
search the hut, page 26.
Guys, please buy me a bonus life.
Beg for your life, Joe, beg.
Yeah, don't do it for me. Do it for little Kaboom. Big. Oh, hang on. I'm trying to prop up. Look, this is an appeal. It was Red Nose Day yesterday, wasn't it?
It was. It's still valid.
Still
Look.
valid.
Look at those eyes. How can you... Oh my goodness. Oh. I don't think it worked.
It didn't.
But you tried your best. Oh, bless him. Okay, page 26. You decide to start your search at the wooden shelves.
Hey, chopsticks. Okay, wooden
Chopsticks.
shelves.
You start your search at the wooden shelves. All of the books are written in a language unfamiliar to you and contain strange diagrams. The charts and scrolls are also unintelligible to you. You open cupboards and drawers, but all you find are more books, leather-bound and dusty. You are about to give up searching the room when you notice one more book on the floor, acting as a support for a broken table leg. Would you like to pick up the book, or give up your search and return to the path and head north?
Nah, I'll pick up the book. Why not? Oh, Kaboom, stay there, please.
Pick up the book, page 91. You're very daring today, Joe. Very daring.
I know, I'm not making the best of choices, but you know what? It's all part of the fun.
Well, let's find out what that got you. You open the book and are surprised to see that the pages are hollowed out in the middle. Lying in the cavity is a small jewel on a silver chain, and beside it is a parchment which reads, Eye of Amber. Instructions for use. Place the necklace around your neck and question those you fear. No matter what they try to say, it's only truth you'll hear.
Oh.
So you've got a truth-telling necklace, basically.
Yeah.
You place the necklace around your neck and presume you will find some use for it in this evil forest. Add 1 luck point. So you're back up
Excellent.
to 11. Leaving the hut, you return to the path and head north, turning to page 220. Walking along the narrow path, you notice a big old tree to your left with a large hole cut into the trunk, just above head height. You do wish to reach up and put your hand into the hole, or continue walking north.
Oh. Curiosity killed the badger. It's the usual phrase. Okay. I think I need a bit of help from chat here. I would like a cryptic clue in the form of an early 2000s bop. Just like last time with the Pizza Hut reference.
I don't know if anyone else has done this.
Oh.
So I'm not sure that anyone can help, but they can try. What would you guys do? Would you put your hand in the hole? Or place your hand in my hole. Was that good enough for you?
I don't know if you can see. I want to see if you can see my like elaborate drawing of
That
everything
looks
so
great.
far. It's got a little witch in a chair, and there's like shells and flowers, and there's a lot going on. I think I'm not going. I don't remember. Okay, on the basis that Dana made it out and doesn't remember this, I don't think I need to do this to win. So I'm going to keep
I don't think Dana
going.
went this way.
No, I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
I'm gonna ignore it. Yeah.
You're gonna continue north, page 115. The path soon comes to a junction. Do you wish to go west? Or do you want to go east?
Let's go east for
Let's
a change.
go east. Page 277.
Caca. I know, I'm bucking the trend. Going east.
The path continues east for some distance and then turns sharply north, narrowing slightly. The trees seem to crowd in on the path, even more than usual, and a tingling down your spine tells you that something is not right.
Oh, good.
Suddenly, a branch from one of the trees on your right whips out and knocks you to the ground. Lose 1 stamina point.
Oh, good. And now I don't have any provisions. Oh, dear.
You stagger to your feet to see that the tree has moved onto the path, blocking your way. The tree is old, with thick, cracked bark. You can just make out its hidden eyes and mouth in the middle of its trunk, and you realise that you've been attacked by a tree man. You may escape by running back to the junction, or you may stand and fight the tree man.
Well, because I don't have provisions, I'm a bit worried about fighting. Has anyone else fought the tree man?
I think pretty much everyone has fought the tree man.
Okay, I'll fight the tree man then. Let's fight the tree man. Why not?
This is my favourite bit. I think this is possibly my favourite bit now. Okay, you're gonna fight
There's
the
a tree man standing in my path.
I still don't know
He's
the
covered
words.
in old bark.
I want you to, by the end, your homework, Joe, is to write an entire parody of that song for the Tree Man.
Okay.
That's your homework. For the end of the day, that's what I want.
The end of the day. I'm streaming this evening.
I don't care. Okay, by the time that I get onto your stream tomorrow, I want a parody song.
Okay.
I'm
Note
joking,
to
I'm joking, but I liked it.
No, you said it, and it's too late now.
It's too
Tree
late.
Man parody, full lyrics, full produced music video, cost £7,500.
By tomorrow,
Featuring Beyonce. Just cuts to like Crazy in Love in the middle, and it's just
yeah, there's gonna be like this whole ballet sequence to Crazy in Love, like as like a break in the middle. I like it. Okay.
Make that 2.7 million.
Oh
yeah,
my
to be
God.
fair. No, Beyonce. We go way back. We're best friends. It's fine.
Okay, so we are going to be fighting the tree. I'm afraid the tree man lumbers slowly towards you on large
Lumbers.
Oh. Do you possess any fire capsules?
Yes.
You do.
I said trees were flammable.
There you go. You have some fire capsules. Turn to page 350.
Oh, thank God for fire.
You reach into your backpack and you pull out a small cloth pouch containing the fire capsules. There are 5 of them. They are shiny and red. You take one out and you throw it towards the advancing tree man. It lands in front of him and explodes in a puff of white smoke. A jet of flame shoots out of the ground and forces the tree man to back away. Oh, I wonder if I've got anything like that. Do I have? There you go.
Ooh.
Forces him to back away. You
This tree's on fire. This tree's on fire.
This girl is on fire. Amazing. You seize your opportunity and you throw the remaining capsules at the tree man. Flames burst out everywhere. And soon you are well away from the tree man and you stop running. You head north and notice that the trees are at last starting to thin out on page 329.
I suspect they would if they were on fire.
We're going to pause there because that's a great point to say that. So we're going to head to page 329.
It couldn't happen to a creepier tree. He's just like... That's my impression of the tree.
Wow. that was amazing. So I said 329, didn't I? 329.
Yes.
And you've made it to 30 minutes, 43, with many musical interludes.
I was going to say, like, my song parodies have definitely pushed me along here.
But unfortunately, so you've got still 10 skill, you've still got 11 luck, but 0 provisions. Oh,
I know.
No.
I know.
Okay. More games, please. Hey! Hey, gang. Sure, the budget is on point. More games, please. Thank you for being here, Ross.
This is Kaboom the Badger.
Kaboom
We
the
also
Badger.
have Kaboom's younger brother, Pig the Badger.
Pick the badger.
Yes. Because I love naming animals names that aren't actually their species. For some reason. This is squirrel.
I'm glad I didn't start the timer, otherwise you'd just be wasting time right now.
I know.
Right, we're on page 329. Let's continue. Daylight appears through the trees on either side of the path as the forest thins out more. Soon the path leads out of the trees and onto a large plain with tall grasses. You see the ground rising and leading to low hills. A new branch off the path leads east. You continue your quest and you may carry on north or you can go east. Everybody welcome in More Games Please as well. It's my good friend Ross, my good board game buddy. Go and give him a follow as well. Let's get him a shout out if we can, please.
Yeah.
He's awesome. He's awesome. So thank you for being here.
Let's see. I would love to know which way, if anyone else went this way, I'd love to know which way they went at this point.
Okay, so we can continue north, guys, or we can go east. Just after fighting the tree man. Where should he go?
Yeah. What does everyone think? Chopstick says east. Followed by lull. So that fills me with immense confidence. Okay.
That is very true.
I mean,
okay.
I kind of want to go east because it's just a different direction. So I think let's just go east. Inside my heart are a large number of, like,
look into your heart.
You know, I don't want to look inside my heart because that's surgery and I don't really want to go through that right now.
Especially because you have no provisions and only one life.
Not in the middle of a stream, okay? Like, if you want to message me on Discord afterwards, we can have a look afterwards. It's fine. There's a zip.
I mean, as long as you're still okay for tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you arrive at a four-way junction now in the path. South leads back to the forest, so you discount that option. It will never let you go back, unfortunately. You can now head north or continue east.
Gonna say continue east.
Okay, page 72.
A piece of paper to account for this. There's a piece of paper.
The path ends at a junction. The way south leads back into the forest, so you decide to head north, turning to page 138.
I thought it said east.
Yeah, and now it's ending at a junction.
Oh, okay. Oh no, Kaboom is... Right, it's ending at a
He's very
junction.
fidgety, isn't he? He's super
Yeah,
fidgety.
he is. He is fidgety.
It's because
It's a
you've no
problem.
longer got any pancakes to keep him level.
I know. He's just like finding mushrooms and things on the ground.
Mushrooms.
Yeah.
Oh dear. We all know about mushrooms, don't we,
Badgers
guys?
love mushrooms. Badgers love mushrooms. Badgers can eat them. Adventurers cannot.
As you walk along the path through the waist-high grasses, you soon watch the grass rippling in the wind. Soon you get the uncomfortable feeling that the grass has a will of its own and is moving independently in the wind. Suddenly a clump of grass stretches out across the path and wraps itself around your ankles. Other clumps of grass try to grab your arms and legs. You realise that you're surrounded by tangleweed. Do you have a potion of plant control?
Yes! Sorry, it took me a while to read my handwriting there. Yes, I do!
You do. So we're gonna go to page 64.
Only because it fits with my aesthetic, not for any reason other than that. Honestly, my choices so far haven't been too bad.
It's so
There've been a couple of ones. Yeah. Oh no, the bird's trying to escape. Hang
Oh
on.
no. Troublesome
They're all
creatures, isn't
trying.
it? Never work
All
with
trying
kids
to
or
break
animals.
free. No. Well, I'm just surrounded by them, so.
Okay, before the tangleweed can drag you to the ground, you manage to grab the bottle containing the potion of plant control from your backpack. You gulp it down. As if touched by flame, the tangleweed releases your limbs and retreats from the path. You decide to run
Excellent.
quickly along the path while the effects of the potion still last, and you turn to page 142.
There we go. I've reattached the bird, and Kaboom is in position.
Okay.
We're all good.
As the path proceeds northwards, the grass becomes shorter and the ground starts to rise gently. Ahead you hear the sound of flowing water. You soon reach the bank of a gently flowing river. There's no bridge, but you see that the path continues north on the other side of the river. Standing proudly in front of you is a magnificent white beast, half man, half horse. A bow and a quiver of arrows are slung behind his back. He is a centaur. Do you want to try and talk to him, walk around him and wade into the river yourself, or draw your sword and attack him?
I mean, talking didn't go so well with the witch, but like sometimes it might go well, so I'm gonna talk.
Okay, let's talk to the centaur, page 366.
Why not? There'll be probably a good reason why.
You bid the centaur good day, to which he replies in a similar manner.
Nice.
It's pleasing to meet someone who's not attacking you on sight. You ask the centaur if he has any information which might lead you to your goal, but he doesn't know anything. He says that he does not wonder these days, as he is getting old.
Can I have foods, please?
He just wants a little gold for his old age.
I do have a little gold.
Well, he offers to carry you across the river for just 3 gold pieces. Will you accept his offer, refuse politely and wade into the river? Those are your 2 options.
I will accept because I did indeed save a little gold, and I am now pleased that I did that.
Oh, well, we're going to turn to page 127 and find out if that's a good choice. You climb onto the centaur's back and he turns and walks into the river. The water is a dark green colour and you wonder what kind of creatures might be lurking in its depths. Soon you reach the other side and you pay the centaur his 3 gold pieces, which you take from your adventure sheet.
Hashtag spend local.
Support those independent business owners and soul traders, guys. Soon you reach the other side, you pay the centaur the 3 gold pieces. He thanks you and waves goodbye, wishing you good luck. You are now at the foot of some hills, and it is beginning to get dark. You see the path winding its way north up into the old hills. You decide to make camp under a great old oak tree to the right of the path, and you settle down to sleep with your sword by your side. Turning to page 298. You've been asleep for about an hour when a terrifying howl wakes you up. for the start. It seems to be coming from the west, some distance away. You look up and see a full moon in the sky. While looking up, you suddenly notice a large black shape moving in the branches above you. You forget about the howling and you leap to your feet, grabbing your sword, at the same time that a giant spider drops to the ground beside you. Its massive rounded body moves slowly towards you on shiny black legs. Not wishing to leave all your possessions, you are forced to fight the giant spider. This is your first fight. You've made it nearly 40 minutes without a fight.
That's pretty impressive.
But I'm afraid you're gonna have to fight this one. It's a giant spider with a skill of 7 and a stamina of 8.
Okie dokie.
So,
Right.
do you remember how this works? We both roll
So
our
sorry,
dice.
skill of what was that? Skill
It's
of
got a skill of 7 and a stamina of 8. So everyone remembers how this works, right? We roll both of our 2 6-sided dice, we roll both of those, and then add our skill. Whoever rolls the highest will get to attack and deal some damage. Let's roll!
Okie dokie, roll. So I only rolled 3, but I've got a skill of 10.
Okay. So you got a 13 in total. I rolled a 14 in total, so I hit you, and you reduce your stamina by 2.
Okie dokie.
And we keep rolling.
And again. Okay, so I've got an 18 this time.
I got a 19 this time.
Oh no. Freaking spider.
So I hit you again.
I thought that was
2.
quite a good roll.
I rolled double
Okay,
sixes.
Okay. I've got a 20.
I got a 15 this time, so you deal 2 damage to it. You can use luck if you want to increase the damage.
Yeah, I will do actually.
Okay, so roll again. Roll both your dice. It needs to be an 11 or below.
So I rolled 6 total.
Okay, so that's lucky. So you reduce your luck now to 10. And you deal double damage. So it's actually on 4 health now.
Okay. And then
Down
I
to
roll
half
again.
health.
19.
I got a 13, so you hit it. It's on 2 health. 1 more hit and it's dead.
16.
I only rolled a 9. It's deaded.
Dead.
Dead. Okay. We'll pause it there and we'll class that as a save point. So if you die and you do get that bonus life, you could always come back here if you want to. We are going to head to page 140. And you've made it to 41 minutes and 43 seconds. Page 140. That was eventful, wasn't it? First battle. You survived your first battle with a spider. You step around the bulbous mass of the giant spider and settle down again to a very nervous sleep. You awake early in the morning and you set off north along the path once more. The ground is quite steep now as the path wends its way up into the hills. By the time you reach the top, the sun is quite hot. All around in the distance you see the tight green circle of darkwood forest. Mist still hangs in the tall grasses behind you, but ahead you see a valley floor bathed in sunlight. All is quiet. As you start down the far side of the hill, you see a junction in the path. Would you like to continue north down the hill or east along the new path?
Ooh, chat. Should I go east or should I keep going north? Someone said that north was towards the end. Whereas east is adventure. And I feel like I haven't got anything I need to complete this. So I'm going to say east. Let's go east.
East. You also don't have any bonuses, so no bonus life and no teleports. This could be quite a difficult adventure for you. We're going to head east to page 267.
It's comic relief, everyone. I'm in need.
You know that this money goes straight into my pocket, though.
I know.
But I appreciate it.
At the moment.
I mean, I could give it to charity. I could.
No, I mean as in like, this is
This is
all
the
part
season of giving. You know,
It's a season of giving.
Mm.
I'm not trying to say that we're actually going to give this to Comic Relief.
No, it goes straight into my pocket. I'm kind of a charity. No, I'm lying. I'm not a charity. The path leads to a large cave entrance and does not appear to go any further east. Do you wish to enter the cave, or would you rather return to the junction and go north?
I'm going to follow Mumford and Son's advice and go into the cave.
Into the cave. Page 196. You might be back later. No worries, Chopsticks. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day, my darling. 196 for the caves.
The cave.
You step into the dark cavern with your sword drawn. The air is cold and moist, and you hear a loud snoring. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see the large bulk of a cave troll asleep in a large stone chair. His skin is brown and wrinkled, and he's wearing animal hides. A wooden club lies across his lap, and a large leather bag hangs on the back of the stone chair. Would you like to creep up and take the leather bag while the cave troll sleeps? Take out the net of entanglement if you have it, or walk back to the junction and head north?
I do have the net of entanglement.
Okay. Would you like
Use
to
that?
use it?
Yeah, sure.
Page 39 then, let's see what happens. You spread the net out and you whirl it around your head. You release it in the direction of the cave troll and watch as it flies silently through the air and lands on its stationary target. It wraps itself around the cave troll, who wakes quickly from his sleep, growls loudly and tries to struggle from the net. You rush over to the stone chair and take the leather bag from the enraged cave troll. You run out of the cave, leaving the cave troll to fight his way out of the net, and you turn to page 287.
Wonderful. What's in the bag?
What's in the bag?
What's in the box that always rocks?
Joe socks.
Oh,
Oh.
I wanted food. Pancakes.
Pancakes. Outside the cave, you stop to take a quick look inside the leather bag. You find 5 gold pieces and a small brass bell.
Ooh. Okay. It's not. I can't eat them. I mean, I did try earlier.
You put these in your backpack and you run back to the junction in the path. And now you're going to head north, turning to page 25.
I need to cross out the ones I've already used actually as well. Fire capsules.
Eventually, the path levels out and you find yourself on the valley floor. The path continues north, but also a new path leads off to the west. Would you like to go north or go west?
So, sorry, I've continued on this part. So,
Okay, so you've come out of the cave, you've run back to the junction, and now the path goes north, but another path also leads off to the west. So you can now go north or west.
I'm going to go west again because I just think that north is where the end is, and I haven't got anything yet.
Okay, so page 56. Walking along the tranquil valley floor, you arrive at another junction in the path. You see that the way south leads back towards the hills, and you decide to dismiss that option. Do you wish to continue west or head north?
Continue west.
Continue west. 233.
Go west. Hang on.
Thank you, Joe. 233. To the right of the path, you see a stone well with a bucket and a turning handle. Do you wish to Well.
Okay.
Do you wish to take a closer look at the well, or would you rather continue your walk west?
Do you know what? I've made a series of bad decisions today, but I'm going to check it out anyway because I feel like even if I don't make it, the choices I've made will be good lessons for future adventurers. So I consider my mistakes a sacrifice in the name of the wider community. So I'm going to investigate the well.
Page 17.
Aren't I a noble person?
You really are. Or stupid. You might just be stupid.
It's rude. Rude, but true.
We'll see. I mean, this might be a great decision. A
It
ladder
could
runs
be.
down inside the well to the water below. However, there appears to be a tunnel just above the surface of the water which runs north. It is circular and has a diameter of 1 metre. Do you want to toss a gold piece into the well and make a wish? Descend the ladder and look into the tunnel? Or return to the path and head west?
Toss a gold piece in, actually. That sounds good. Because I have gold pieces still because I didn't spend them all. Thanks, Dana. Yeah, good way to disguise my F-ups as, like, sacrifices, yeah.
Okay, so let's toss the gold piece into the well and make a wish. Page 89.
Toss a coin to your badger.
The coin lands in the water with a gentle plop. Deduct it from your list. You make a wish for more gold pieces, but nothing happens. This is not a wishing well.
It was worth a try.
Worth a try.
I've got 6 now, so it's not too bad.
Now you may descend the ladder to look into the tunnel, return to the path and head east, or return to the path and head west.
So sorry, what was that again? Sorry, so I can.
You can descend the tunnel and look. Descend the ladder and look down the tunnel which is inside the well. Or you can return to the path and head east, or return to the path and head west. Dana says, seriously now, I only had the tree in common so far. You've gone a whole different route.
Ooh.
I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I think the fact that you got out makes me think this is definitely a bad thing, but we'll see. I'm sure there probably are multiple ways to get the same things. It's just that, like, the chances are pretty slim of finding that more than once.
This is basically like a labyrinth as well. Like, there's so many junctions and paths you can take.
I feel like I'm discovering a lot of different things, which is good.
There's still like a ton of the book that no one's done.
Yeah. I'm a bit claustrophobic, so I'm not sure how I feel about tunnels.
Case says she needed a teleport to get out, though. Yeah, Dana did need a teleport. So if she hadn't have had the teleport, she would have lost. She wouldn't have ended up on the leaderboard.
Okay, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go west. I think.
Okay, you're gonna return to the path and head west. Page 238.
Someone in chat wanna. Oh, I do it because I want to.
I'm so glad I added that command.
It's great.
Walking west along the valley floor, you pass a junction in the path. It leads south and back into the hills. So you decide to keep on walking west to page 221. The valley floor is covered with lush green grass, and it's very flat. You soon arrive at another junction in the path. Now you may either continue west or head north again.
I'm going to keep going west.
Keep going west, page 378. 378.
I'm still avoiding north as much as I can on the basis of someone saying that, like, north is the end. So I feel like there's no point in me getting to the end and not having done it because I don't get on the leaderboard then, you know. Whereas, like, if I die, at least I know I've tried.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I'm the first person to die, I will be the first person to, like, be stupid enough, but also, like, curious enough to try out as many things as possible.
You've definitely been curious, for sure.
More than last time.
Mm-hmm.
That was my mistake last time. I didn't open anything.
You didn't open anything, but you made it to the top of the leaderboard, and you stayed there for ages.
I know.
I honestly thought you were going to win the season last season.
It was close, but so far.
No cigar.
Exactly.
To the left of the path, you see a small man with a long grey beard sitting cross-legged on top of a huge mushroom. He's wearing a bright red jacket and cap, and his trousers are black and end at his knees. He's asleep and snoring loudly. You may either give him a gentle push to wake him up, or walk quietly past him and continue your journey.
Has anyone else been past this person before? Does anyone who's watched before, does anyone have any cryptic hints for me about this? Also, look at my map now. It's like there's so much stuff on it.
There
And then
is
there's like
so much
just a
going
little
on there.
bit just for the net and the troll because I went off the side of the page. So the troll's under the net.
Who's a net?
Okay. Oh, I don't know.
That was a real stinker of a joke.
Oh, that was amazing. I actually make that joke quite often, so outdoor people are the worst. I'm gonna go past. I'm gonna quietly go past.
Quietly go past and continue your journey west, page 67.
Okie.
Also, if you need a break at any point, Joe, you just let me know.
No.
No
Sure.
breaks. No breaks.
No rest for the wicked.
Surprise,
But if Kaboom needs a break,
if
then,
Kaboom needs a break, you just let me know.
Yeah.
Surprise, you arrive at another junction in the path. The way south leads back into the hills, so you ignore it and you continue west. Page 113. 113. The path makes a sudden turn to the right and heads north, across the valley floor. To the left of the path you see a large pond with a small wooden hut and a thatched roof by its edge. Do you want to investigate the hut or ignore the hut and continue north along the path?
Is this hut as bad as the other hut? Because I have not got a good track record with huts, you see.
I don't know. I don't think anyone's done this bit yet, I don't think.
Anyone at all?
I don't think anyone's been this way.
Oh. So that comment about outdoor people being the worst was based on nothing. Or someone like I had to turn back there. Let's investigate the hut. Why not? Let's see. We're on uncharted territory, so let's keep being pioneers.
Sure. Okay. We're gonna go to page 324.
Where did you say this hut was in relation to the path, just for the purposes of my terrible illustration?
Okay, so it says the path makes a sudden turn to the right and heads north across the valley floor, and to the left of the path, you see a large pond and a small wooden hut with a thatched roof by its edge.
Yep.
We're going to investigate the hut, page 324. You walk around to the front of the hut and you see a large blue vase or vase. Oh, we have done this bit before because I was like, is it vase or vase? It's vase, isn't it? Large blue vase.
Okay, so
Do you
this
say
is not
vase
complete.
or vase, Joe?
I say vase.
Vase.
That's what I've sort of was brought up to say, but I'm happy for people to say whatever they want.
Okay, we're gonna go with vase. I don't think I've had to use the word vase in a long time.
It's
my
not.
brain
It's
is
not
just
something
like,
you use often unless you happen to own one, which
I don't own one.
again I don't either. So
No. Okay, so there is a large blue vase standing on a small porch. There is nobody about. You see the open door of the hut, but there's nobody inside. The hut is obviously devoid of any furniture or objects. You walk outside again and inspect the blue vase. You look inside, but despite the sunlight, you're unable to see beyond its rim. The vase is filled with an eerie blackness. You shake it and you hear a rattling sound. Do you want to drop the vase on the ground, put your hand inside the vase, or ignore the vase and return to the path and head north?
I'm gonna need a bit of. If we have been here, then I'm gonna need a bit of chat input here.
So only one person has done this before, and it was Nerdy Singer Kate. You did a thing with the vase. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't remember if it was Dana or Kate that had done this before.
Now, would you say, did the wrong thing with the vase?
Ooh.
So choice was put hand in.
So you can either drop it on the ground, put your hand in, or ignore it completely and return to the path and head north.
Dana did the wrong thing with the vase, which I think means that I should probably avoid the vase. Because if Dana thinks it was wrong and got out, then it wouldn't have been the vase that she needed to win. So I'm going to keep going.
Okay, ignore the vase, return to the path, and head north, page 149.
Yeah, I think it's dangerous. The vase is dangerous. I'm not putting my hand in.
As you walk across the valley floor, you see the dark green wall of darkwood forest looming up before you. The path leads directly into the thick undergrowth, and soon you are walking between tall dark trees and thorny bushes. It is quiet and dark. The path forks. Do you wish to walk east or continue north?
East.
Let's walk east to page 130.
This drawing is getting bigger and bigger. It's kind of ridiculous now.
The path forces its way through the gnarled trees and thorny bushes. You hear growling above you, and you look up to see a creature which appears to be half cat and half woman lying on a branch over the path. It has short, black, shiny fur, much like a panther, but there are paws at the end of its arms and legs with sharp claws. Its face has human features with slanted eyes and long teeth. It looks as if it's about to pounce. Do you wish to draw your sword and fight the Catwoman? Or do you wish to run quickly ahead, losing 1 luck point? That's quite the noise it's making.
Ooh. I don't.
It's hilarious. Exactly. I mean, I don't even need the sound effect. Joe can do it. Did you wish to draw your sword and fight, or do you wish to run quickly ahead and lose 1 luck point? Does sound very vicious.
I haven't got much stamina, so I don't think fighting is a good idea for me. If I can avoid it.
Okay, so you want to run quickly ahead and lose 1 luck point. So she's going to swipe you as you go past. She's going to swipe you as you go past, and you're going to lose 1 luck point.
Okay.
And we're going to turn to page 355.
By the way, how much the potion of healing? Do we know how much that restores, or do we not have any idea?
I have no idea. I'm just going to say that it restores you to full stamina, unless it's specific.
Okay.
You arrive at another junction in the path. You ignore the way south and continue east to page 340.
Okay.
Walking along the path, you see a small man wearing an iron helmet and a chainmail coat, and he is sitting on a log by the side of the path. He is a dwarf, and he doesn't look very pleased to see you. Do you want to try and start a conversation with him, draw your sword to attack him, or push him off the log and run away east along the path? Are you just going to push him and run away?
Oh,
That's
it's
hilarious.
so tempting. It's so tempting. The thing is, he doesn't look very pleased to see me, which instinct from how this is written implies that I feel like I should then react aggressively, but that could be the exact opposite of what I used to do. Oh, I don't know.
It might just be his face.
Oh, I get caught out by this stuff quite a lot. This is my politeness is overriding everything else. It's like, I'm just gonna knock. Roll. Stabby, stab.
I'm gonna be polite and knock.
Hello, it's just me. Was calling to say hello. Oh dear, did you stab me? Did you stab me?
Stab you in the neck, right
It's
through
all
the
right.
neck.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. I can't fight. I can't fight that like instinct though. So I'm gonna go and try and talk.
You're gonna talk to him. Okay, page 141.
I'll be like, do you want some garlic buds? I've got garlic.
Have you got any provisions? Sorry, mine got stolen by a witch.
Can't I just eat the garlic buds? I mean, there's got to be some nutrition in them.
Maybe, but they wouldn't be very pleasant.
I love garlic.
Okay, so you ask the dwarf if he has come from Stonebridge. He glares at you and jumps to his feet, grabbing his axe. He tells you that he hates the dwarves of Stonebridge and that he is searching Darkwood Forest for Gillibrand's warhammer to take back to his village, Mirewater, in the west. He tells you that his name is Trumbull and that his favourite eagle has been lost while attempting to seize Gillibrand's warhammer. You realise that you're talking to an enemy of Stonebridge. Lose 1 luck.
Again? No.
Do you wish to attack Trumbull? Or do you wish to tell him that you're unable to help him, bid him farewell, and continue east along the path? What's your luck on now? Sorry, is it 9?
8.
8. Wow.
It's now 8.
Ooh, crikey.
I thought you were going to say grabbing his ass.
He grabs
I do
his
have
ass.
a potion of fortune. Okay, so sorry, what were my choices there again?
You can attack him or tell him that you're unable to help him, bid him farewell, and continue east. Sorry, mate, can't help you. See ya.
Oh, what if he tries to attack me as I'm leaving? He might have provisions, but I don't have very... I'm not in very good shape.
Sozzles.
Can anyone in chat help me?
What would you guys do? What would you guys do?
Yeah, what would you do?
Would you attack him?
Other than grabbing his ass.
Yeah, would you grab his ass? Or would you attack him? Or would you just say, sorry, mate, can't help ya? What would you guys do?
I'm just gonna adjust.
I missed your scores. What are they? Okay, so he has a skill of 10. Oh, I'm not sure what stamina you're on at the moment.
My stamina is now 16. I do have a potion of healing still.
And
so
he's on 8 luck, but he does have a luck potion, which he can use twice.
So both my stamina and my luck potion are still available to... Both my stamina and luck can be increased if I need to.
Yeah. Dana says she'd grab his ass and see how it plays out. Ross says, "Sos mate, got my own business."
I think I'm gonna... I don't want to fight him unless I really have to. So I'm gonna say sorry, I can't help you.
Sorry, I can't help you. You're going to bid him farewell and continue
I've
east
got a
along the
badger to
path.
care for.
You've got to think about the little ones.
Yeah.
I remember that you were looking for a phallus-shaped thing, not asses. Oh my god, you looked at so many phallic-shaped objects in your adventure, but it served you well. You did find the head and the shaft.
Well, it's good when they're attached.
Keep that in mind, yeah. Okay, page 59 we're going to. You arrive at another junction in the path. You ignore the way south, and you continue east to page 171.
Okay.
The path comes to another junction. The way south leads back to the valley, so you decide to stay in the forest, and you head north to page 190. Oh gosh.
Uh-oh.
What have we got here? Okay. Ahead you hear the thumping of heavy footprints. I always say footprints! Every time. We've been doing this for 4 weeks now, and every time I say footprints. No! The thumping of heavy footsteps and the noise of branches breaking. I do it every time. Every single time.
Is it Jurassic Park? Are there dinosaurs?
Maybe.
They really do move in herds.
Thanks for the luck. Where's the zoo when you need one? Where is a
Oh,
kazoo when
no.
you need one?
I just watch as the timer drifts on as I'm just like singing Jurassic Park.
Fine.
When you make a compilation of this series, that is going in it.
Okay. There will definitely be a highlights reel. If people want to go and make clips, that would be awesome. Because it took me hours to
I
make,
can imagine, actually,
to
yeah.
go through and clip everything from last season. So ahead you hear the thumping of heavy footsteps and the noise of branches breaking. It sounds as though some huge creature is coming down the path towards you. Do you wish to face the oncoming beast, or would you rather hide in the bushes off the path?
Hide.
You want to hide? Spoilers. 318. 318. We're gonna hide in the bushes. You jump into the thick undergrowth by. Oh my god, I can't read today.
Sound of the underground.
So much
The
music
beat of
today.
the drum goes around and around.
Into the overflow. With the sound
With
of
the sound of the radio. Like, I was like, what's the words in between?
I don't know.
That's such a good song.
That is a banger. Okay, you jump into the thick undergrowth by the side of the path. Peering out from behind the leaves, you see the massive legs of a gigantic man stomp past you along the path. But soon he is gone and you creep back out onto the path and you head north. What is that sound? Sometimes it's not quite what I'm looking for, but that is fine.
I'll add additional ones for you sometimes.
Soon he's gone and you creep back out of the path, onto the path, and you head north, page 231. So far, Joe hasn't got any of the objects he needs.
No, I've done a lot of things, but
Yeah.
But
he's done a lot of good exploring, though. The path twists and
Yeah.
turns and then makes a sudden sharp turn to the west. Following the new course, you are aware of some squawking in the trees all around you. You hear the flapping of wings.
so I'm just adding in my own squawking.
That was a good squawk. Kez makes the best noises.
Exactly.
Okay, so you've got squawking in the trees all around you. You hear the flapping of wings. We do have a flap emergency. Yeah, the flap has...
I've remembered his name. His name is Amble Pockley Housteds. It's a very long name. There are 3 places in Northumberland.
Shorten it to Kez.
No, Amble.
Amble. Amble's a
Yeah.
nice name.
Yeah.
You hear the flapping of wings and you look up to see 3 large birds swooping down upon you. Their beaks and talons look razor sharp. You only have a second in which to draw your sword to defend yourself against the Deathhawks. There are 3 of them.
This isn't going to go well.
The first Deathhawk has a skill of 4 and a stamina of 4.
I have no bonus life.
And the
This is
second
bad.
Deathhawk has a skill of 4 and a stamina of 3. And the third Deathhawk has a skill of 5 and a stamina of 4. It says you may escape by running west along the path, but you take a hit point. So
So it's 4-4,
we've got
4-3,
4-4.
and 5-3.
5-4 is the last one.
5-4.
Yeah.
5-4. Okay. Cool.
Okay, now I'm afraid you've got to do battle with these hawks. You must fight them one at a time, but you can escape if you want to by running down the path west. But you'll take 2 damage if you do that.
So okay, I'm just rolling 2 dice as usual.
2 dice and add your skill, yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 20.
I've got an 11, so you hit the first one.
Okay. And that's same. And then roll again. 17.
Got an 11 again, so that first one is dead.
Fab.
Okay, so
Right.
2 left. 2 left.
So then I'm going to fight the one with 3 next.
Okay.
19.
Got an 11 again, so it's on 1 health.
Okey-dokey. 15.
I did rubbish. I rolled a 6. So that one's dead.
I mean, it
One
does
left.
help that like I have significantly better skill than these birds. Like,
Yeah.
okay, then the final one, which that's is that stamina of 4 still? Yeah. Okay. I roll, so it's 20 in total. I got.
I rolled an 11 again. It's on 2, so you need to hit it once more, and then it's dead.
Don't look, Amble. Don't look. 19.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
They weren't really birds, Amble. They weren't birds.
Figments of our imagination.
Flap, flap.
If you win...
Oh, I love flaps in chat.
Flaps in chat. If you win, turn to page 224, and I think that I'm going to pause it there because I really need the loo.
That's cool.
So we're going to head to 224 when we come back. 224.
I think considering I lost all of my provisions really early on, I haven't actually done too badly, like
done
in terms
really
of
well.
surviving.
Like I said,
Like I haven't found anything.
no
but
one's died as of yet. No one's died as of yet.
I've just come quite close by losing all my provisions.
Yeah. So when we come back, we'll be on page 224, but I'm just going to take a quick break so that I can go to the loo, and I'm going to pop my BRB screen on, so feel free to mute yourself, Joe, if you need to go to the loo or get a drink or anything like that.
I shall
And
mute myself.
I am going to roll my clips reel, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes, guys.
See you in
See you
Mo.
soon.
Yeah, it's tricky because the potential for this is very good. It's a bit like the drink one last time. It was like,
Are you ready?
yeah, go for it.
Ahead you see the Turner. Oh God, come on. The tunnel turns sharply. You see Tina Turner.
Yes! Finally went the right way.
rolling on a river.
Go west.
Let's have open it. Go west. Du-du-du-du-du. Gonna get DMCA'd if we carry on.
I'm gonna trust Beyonce again, but if Beyonce's wrong, I'm gonna switch to Rihanna instead.
To the left, to the left. West is death. West is death. West is death, my darlings. He went west before and he died. Gotta give you the sad trombone.
I feel like that noise follows me around my life.
Well, I was at 1, so that
Oh.
hit me pretty hard.
Oh, you dead?
Yeah.
It's not quite what you imagined it to be. No, it's not the Mario experience you'd hoped for. As you touch the door handle, it goes soft in your hand. And when you try to pull your hand away, you find it is glued to the handle. A giant fist.
Jesus Christ. Fucking Beyonce.
I've lost it. Rice and mats. Mice and rats. That's the one. Mice and rats. Did I say rice and mats?
Rice and mats are everywhere.
Rice and mats everywhere. Absolute shambles today, I tell you. I've got monkeys running this show. Monkeys.
Just come in here and yell. It's like those weird videos that you see on TikTok. Oh yeah, exactly. I've muted myself each time he's done it, but if I just leave it, you'll hear. He's just.
This is all a bit much. I'm gonna stop and have lunch.
What provisions have you got? Tell us what you've got. When I've got my hair up like this, I feel like the little blue worm. If she'd have gone that way, she would have gone straight to the castle.
Yeah.
You turn the corner and almost bump straight into Tina Turner.
Yes!
No, wait, it's just two fierce-looking orcs, armed with morning stars and wearing leather armor. I mean,
Tina Turner, orcs. Same
kind of
thing.
the same thing. with a strong bow.
A thrombo.
With his crossbow still aimed.
Thrombo.
And I'm going straight into the tunnel. I don't want to see his face for one more second. Because he's a dick.
Goodbye.
And we do not like dicks over here. At least Colleen doesn't.
213. I love a. No, shush, no.
Someone clip that! Clip that! Clip that!
Phone ring. Oh my god. Casey.
Bone ring. A ring of boning. Well done, Crimea! Yay! The timer doesn't matter anymore. He's the winner. Exactly. I cannot believe it. You made it out. The final episode. The final episode, and Crimea made it out. We are back. Did you have a lovely break, everybody?
I love that clip's reel. It's so good.
Thanks. It took me forever. Forever.
The lesson is we all need to clip more stuff now.
100%. 100%. Okay. Right. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you all had a lovely loo break. Let us continue on page 224.
Can I just show you my picture of a sad giant, like angry giant? Look.
Oh, I can't really see it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I see him.
It's really bad. He's not happy.
Well, it's because you hid from him and he was sad.
Yeah, I can only see what the legs look like, so I just had to guess the top half. So like my depiction of him gets worse as you just go up.
He's like, I don't look like that at all.
I was just gonna draw legs, but then I was like, do you know what? That's disturbing. Just seeing a pair of legs just walking through. Like, can you imagine that?
That'd be pretty scary.
Yeah, I'm quite traumatized by that aspect of my imagination now.
Are you traumatized by the fact that you've just fought 3 Deathhawks?
Yes, although I will say I am very pleased that they had skill as low as they did, because I am not doing too well on the old stamina front, in the sense that I have very few means of restoring my health. So.
Okay, let's see if you get anything from these Deathhawks. One of the Deathhawks has a silver band around one of its legs.
Ooh.
It has an inscription which reads, "Death awaits you."
Oh, good.
You decide that you should probably leave the silver band and you head quickly to the west. Page 3.
Silver band, silver band, death time in the forest.
So many musical interludes today.
I know, it's a very musical adventure, this is.
Thanks, Lone Wolf. Yeah, I tend to top it up every now and again, and obviously with me starting...
Oh, I love your hair.
I'm starting the new jobby job on Monday. I want to look fresh. As fresh
Absolutely.
as possible in a pandemic, of course. 332 we're heading to. But nice of you to notice, Lone Wolf. You're probably the only person who notices my hair.
Do you know, I've just noticed, like, my background lights are pretty much exactly the same color as the background on the stream, and
Yeah,
it works
great.
nice,
It
actually.
looks great.
It's like the colors seeping out into my room. It's like that's how magical this is. That it literally your graphics just like seeping in. It's like ink running into.
Everything is just so immersive.
Yeah, I've actually not got lights on. Those walls are going to end up dyed green by the end of this.
I'm just
It's so immersive.
It's so immersive. Joe's no longer going to exist in the real world anymore. He's going to be trapped
Yeah,
forever.
when Dana said she's gone to lurk, actually she's just come around to my house and she's just spraying everything green in the background. She's not lurking.
You will be
she's
immersed. You will be immersed.
immerse, spray.
Immersed. Spray for men.
Because you're worth it.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I love that the time is just ticking down and we're just wasting time.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's only myself that I'm harming here.
You soon arrive at another junction in the path. You look at Big Leg's map and decide to head north again in the direction of Stonebridge, ignoring the narrow path which continues west, and we turn to page 103.
Of course you heard it, Dana, because you're here like spraying my walls green. Like you can see behind.
103. There's still so much of this book we've not explored. This is insane. The path opens out into a small clearing. To your right, you see a pile of branches, grass, and pieces of rag, the lair of some large creature. Amongst the debris and old bones scattered about, you catch sight of something glittering. Do you wish to look more closely, or hurry north along the path?
I mean, I know something's going to happen when I look more closely. Like, nothing in this game is free. You know, there's a price. On the other hand, I feel like my consistent position of being close to death means that I'm being very bold today. So I'm going to look. I'm going to investigate.
Let's go for it. Page 57. You walk over to investigate the lair, but are suddenly aware of a dark shadow being cast all about you. You hear a loud roar above you and look up to see a dragon-like creature with 2 legs and green scaly skin flying down to its lair. A bolt of fire shoots out of its mouth towards you. You must test your luck.
Oh, God. Well, I've got 8 at the moment. Oh, 6. Okay.
Excellent. So you are lucky, but your luck goes down to 7 now. If you're lucky, the firebolt just misses you and explodes by your feet. You must turn to 1, 3, 2. The creature landing in front of you is a wyvern.
Ooh, yeah, I've heard of those before.
It looks at you and opens its huge mouth to let out another burning roar. It's about 10 meters long and its thick scales look hard to penetrate with your sword. Do you perhaps possess a flute?
No.
Oopsie,
I don't.
you do not have a flute. Turn to page 167.
I have garlic buds. Is it like garlic?
You can ask it.
Hello, would you like me to... I'm going to saute some garlic for this dragon.
Don't think it liked that.
No.
The wyvern's tail swishes from side to side. Smoke curls up into its nostrils. You draw your sword and you prepare to fight this fearsome monster. This is going to be really difficult, by the way. It's got a skill of 10 and a stamina of 11.
So, without a bonus life, I genuinely think I'm going to die here because we've got the same skill.
Yeah.
And my stamina's not that much better.
Okay.
So, yeah. Let's go.
Let's battle. Let's go.
This might be my last hurrah, everyone. It's been nice knowing you all.
Okay.
Oh, 15.
I got an 18, so it hits you.
Oh, no. $15.
I only got a 13, so you hit it. Do you want to use any
Okay.
luck?
No, because if I fail with luck, then don't I lose a point as well?
No, it will just do less damage. It will do 1 damage instead of 2.
Oh, so it does do damage to the thingy, to the dragon.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm supposed to
If you are not lucky here, it will go back up to 10. So your initial wound was but a scratch.
Okay, then no.
Okay, let's keep rolling.
We'll go up to 11, wouldn't it? Because isn't it stamina of 11?
Stamina of 11. So you you did hit it, so it's gone down to 9. But if you rolled and were unlucky, it would have given it a point of stamina back.
I don't want to give it anything back. I'm just going to take the chances.
Okay, roll again then.
16.
I also got a 16, so nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Okay. 17.
I got a 16, so you hit it. It's down to 7.
20.
I got a 21.
Oh no.
I think Joe might die here, actually, guys.
16.
I got a 20.
Guys. 19.
I got a 16, so you hit it. It's on 5 stamina.
21.
I also got a 21. Nothing happened.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah. 18. Okay.
I got a 21 again. I think Joe's gonna die, guys. But he's had a good run.
22.
I got an 18, so you hit it. It's on 3 health.
20.
Got a 13. 1 hit left.
15.
I got a 19.
22.
14.
That was very. Oh shit! Oh
It's dead.
god. Okay, potion of healing straight away.
Straight away, potion to be. I'm just gonna say that that gives you full stamina because it's not specified. Right, and we're gonna.
I'm back up 20 stamina.
We are going to head over to page 305, but I'm gonna pause it there and keep that as a save
That was
point as well.
very tense.
That was.
Oh. Does anyone else fought the dragon out of curiosity?
I think quite a few people have fought that, yeah.
Okay. For me, because of the lack of provisions, like everything is high stakes. Honestly, I'm surprised I survived then, to be honest.
I think it's the fact that you've only got 1 life as well. It's like, oh my god. It's so
Yeah.
much more pressure. And I love it.
It is.
Okay, you walk around the motionless wyvern and you start to rummage through its lair and the surrounding debris. You find a gauntlet made of plate iron, a throwing knife, 10 gold pieces, and a gold ring. You put the throwing knife and the 10 gold pieces in your backpack. Would you like to try on the gauntlet, try on the gold ring, or leave both of these items and head north along the path?
Can I try both of them on?
Yeah, which one would you like to try first? The gold ring or the gauntlet?
Gold ring.
Gold ring, page 133.
So I've now got 16 gold pieces somehow. That's
Slipping
pretty
the
good.
ring onto your middle finger, you are suddenly gripped by an agonizing pain. Eventually the pain subsides, but you're unable to take off the ring. You are wearing a cursed ring of slowness,
Oh
which
no.
forces you to subtract 2 points from any future dice rolls for your attack. So your skill basically goes down by 2.
Ah. Okay, so I'll change my skill to 8 now then, for the sake of...
Do you wish to try on
Yikes.
the gauntlet now, or do you want to ignore the gauntlet and walk north again along the path?
Honestly, I'm amazed I got out of that fight, so I'm just going to try on the gauntlet. What the hell?
You might as well.
Might as
Try
well.
on the gauntlet, page 374. You slip the gauntlet onto your hand, and you take hold of your sword. You slice the air with it and feel more than usually skilled with your weapon. You now possess a gauntlet of weapon skill, which allows you to add 1 point to all future dice rolls when computing your attack strength. So your stamina goes, your skill goes back up by 1.
So it's 9 rather than 10. So that's actually like... the positive here is that it's not as bad as it could have been.
No, so you've got your ring of slowness, but your gauntlet has counteracted that somewhat.
Yeah.
Note this on your equipment list. Would you... Now you're going to head north along the path once more to page 360.
Mm-hmm.
Walking along the narrow path, you suddenly hear the sharp crack of a twig breaking and the whispering of low voices. You draw your sword and wait anxiously with your back to a large oak tree, and then from behind the trees opposite you steps 4 men and a woman dressed in green tunics. Each looks menacing and they stand with their swords and axes in their hands. The young woman steps forward and tells you that you're trespassing on their territory and you must pay a levy of 5 objects from your backpack or face the consequences. Do you wish to give them what they want or spit on the ground in response and fight them?
5 objects, not 5 gold pieces.
I'm not going to say anything. You can
I'm going to
see-
give them 5.
You can see if they would accept 5 gold pieces.
Can I see if they'll accept 5 gold pieces then?
Let's see, 279. Let's see if that's enough for them. It's like trick-or-treaters, isn't it? They're like, give us what you've got. And you're like, I've only got 5 sweets left. Are you happy with one each?
Trick or treating in the Forest of Doom.
Treat
New
all
experience.
the items in your backpack as single objects, including your gold pieces. You make the necessary
Ooh.
deductions to your equipment, so they are happy with 1 gold piece each. They're like, if
Nice.
that's all you've got, we'll take it. So did you reduce your gold by 5, and
Which is still 11, so I'm doing pretty well on that.
still minted. So
Nice.
we're now going to turn to page 246. Nice. Hi, Muffin Show. Welcome in. How are you today? The bandit woman takes the items from you and steps back in order to let you pass. You head north again and soon notice the trees beginning to thin out on either side of the path. Eventually, the path leads out of the trees and into a ploughed field. You are out of Darkwood Forest. Turn to 204. The path leads through the field to a stone bridge
Oh.
and over a clear stream. Beyond the bridge are the small cottages and wooden huts of a village. A sign on the bridge reads Stonebridge. You cross the bridge and see 2 old dwarves with long white beards standing by a cottage, and they are looking at you. Do you have the hammer, head and handle with the letter G inscribed upon them?
No, I do not.
We're going to turn to page 400, in which case...
I think this is where it ends.
You walk up to the old dwarves and ask them to... Oh no. I've done it again. I've gone the wrong way. What was the page number before this?
Oh, I didn't write that one down.
Oh, bums. I've done it again. Oh, man.
Oh, maybe if I run a clip. Hang on.
Wait a second. So you've done that through 279, 279. So this is where you give them what you want. 246. Yeah, I've done it. I've done the wrong one. 246. I've done this twice now, taking you to the wrong place. And then 204. This is the second time I've made this mistake. Sent them to the wrong page. 400 is the good ending. Oh, if you do go to page 400, if you possess neither of those items, turn to page 381. 381, that's what we need. 381, not 400. 400 is the good ending. 381. You have failed in your quest to help the dwarves.
Never
You are
mind.
unable to face Gillibrand, their king. You decide to head east and find a place to rest after your perilous adventure. Perhaps you may try again someday. But for now, I'm afraid you are booed out of Stonebridge.
I'm still alive, though, which is a miracle considering what I've been through. So, yeah. Well, I thought I was going to die.
They're not happy.
It's okay.
Get out of here! Get out!
They're little bitches who haven't learned
Get
how to
outta
deal with
here.
failure.
Get
Learn
outta
to
here.
deal with failure. Honestly, small town.
But you know what's even worse? Not only are they
What?
booing you, they rob you of the rest of your gold, and they take your animals too.
No, they don't take my animals. My animals savage them, and then we all run off and form a commune in the wildernesses, never to be seen again.
Never to be seen again. So unfortunately, you failed. You failed, and you've got no chance. You've got no choice but to go and sleep in the forest and decide what to do. You're probably going to give up adventuring after this. Am I right? What a failure!
It depends on, well, no, because remember, this is a prequel to the last one. So, do you remember we agreed? So this is like, maybe the penultimate adventure of Kestral.
You're like, oh god, you know, I've only got 11 gold to my name. I'm a bit of a failure. There's one way I can redeem myself, and that is to go to Death Trap Dungeon.
And that is what Kestral did, and we know how that ended. In slavery.
If you don't know how it ended, you can watch it on YouTube.
Nice plug. I like that.
Seamless.
It was so seamless.
If you want more of me and Joe, you can go and watch his adventure from last season over on YouTube, or you can come and catch us tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow for Inside the Avocado, which is my weekly talk show where I get wonderful guests to talk about something they would like to talk about.
Well, why the heck are you having me on if you've got a wonderful guest? This week.
Yeah, no, they couldn't make it. Couldn't make it. I'm the wonderful guest for myself.
Oh, man.
But yeah, no, because it's 1 year as affiliate for you, isn't it?
It is.
It's exciting. Very exciting.
So, we're
yeah,
going to be talking tomorrow. We're going to be talking tomorrow about lots of different things from the last year. We're probably just going to ramble on, probably have multiple musical segues. God knows how we're going to get through it and how you're going to keep us both on track. I have no idea.
Well, last week with Daddy Reynolds, we ended up like beer entered the scene.
Yes, it did.
And then also like I just extended the show by an hour because I was like, well, I haven't finished my beer yet, so yeah. So no, I really enjoy doing those shows. They're a good laugh. So
I haven't watched all of them. I've caught like little bits of each one, but they are great. But I said to you, didn't I like how you keep things on track and you keep the conversation going. So you're gonna have a real challenge with me tomorrow.
Well, there's always a risk with like I do that if I feel like the conversation needs to, but like sometimes you just got to let things go where they want to go, you know? So yeah. Cool. But I will do my best.
Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow. If you want to come and catch us tomorrow, we're on. Oh, I haven't even finished the timer. We've not stopped the timer, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah,
you're not
this is part of the adventure now.
You're not making it onto the leaderboard anyway.
Troya's like, I can't be an adventurer, so I'm going to be a Twitch streamer now, and I'm going to talk about my new talk show.
Which is happening tomorrow at 4 p.m. GMT over on Joe's channel. So give them a follow. Give them a follow. Give them a follow.
You can use a neutral pronoun. I don't mind. I'm happy with.
Give Joe a follow, and we'll
he,
see
him are my
you.
pronouns.
We'll go and see. We'll go and I'm going to be over on Joe's channel tomorrow at 4 p.m. GMT, and it's just going to be more of this craziness probably.
Absolutely.
And I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm very excited. Yeah. It's a Vicky and Joe weekend, basically.
It definitely is. We're hanging out a lot. I love it. But yeah, unfortunately, you didn't make it. You made it to the end, but you didn't make it onto the leaderboard today. So you did a lot of really good exploring, but
honestly, I'm proud of like.
No head for you in the forest today.
Oh, that's a shame.
And no shaft either.
No head or shaft, like neither of those two. It's exactly what I was looking for. But no, I've come away with this with a very detailed map, which I'm not sure I'll be able to interpret ever again. I've also definitely learned a lot, and I also didn't die, which was actually a real possibility. I thought I was going to be the first one to die, so yeah. I think I'm not displeased with this.
Well, if you ever want to come back and have another go, you let me know. I'd love to have you back on. But I think for now we're gonna have to say goodbye to Joe. But honestly, if anyone wants to come on again, like if anyone wants to come back, I'm begging now. If anyone wants to be an adventurer, please let me know. just to let you know, guys, as well, there's going to be a lot less streams from me going forward because I start a new job on Monday. But we will always do Fighting Fantasy on a Saturday. So Saturday, 1 p.m, there will always be Fighting Fantasy, but it relies on me having guests. No guest equals no show. So
Well, I'll
send
definitely
me-
come back sometime for sure.
Thanks, Joe. I'd
Care
love to
Droyer's
come back.
brother, Dare Droyer.
Dare Droyer, I love it. Maybe you can make all different choices.
Well, that's the thing. I've got my map, so I'm going to study it beforehand, but I'm
You
not
can
going to
just
have
add.
it on
You
me.
can just add to the map. You're going to be like, my brother came out, gave me the map. He didn't do so well, so sending me.
Or I could just be the badger. I could just be an adventurous badger.
You can be whatever you want to be.
Thank
Don't know.
you.
Anyone's
That's
how
what
you
my
make it.
parents say, and
And look at
I'm
you
sure
now.
they don't regret that at all.
Case.
I sit here in my dressing gown, surrounded by like animals.
I mean, how do you explain
Green-
this to your
green
parents?
lights.
How do you even explain this?
I explain it by referring them to anecdotes from their youth as well, and it all makes sense.
My mum's never even turned a computer on, much less even used the internet, so she has no idea what any of this is.
My parents are obsessed with Twitch. My dad has 2 accounts and sometimes uses both of them to troll me.
What the heck?
My dad gifts subscriptions to my mum, which is really sweet.
Oh, that's cute.
My mum rarely chats, although she does sometimes, but she will sometimes WhatsApp me stuff like, I like that you've trimmed your beard today, Joe, or that's a nice shirt.
That's really
Or you should
cute.
get this person on your stream more often because they're really good. My mum is a fan of you for sure.
Oh,
so
that's lovely. Thank you.
yeah,
How
my
does
parents.
She, how does she feel about Becca Clark? Does she love Becca?
Oh,
Where is
my mum loves
Becca?
Becca.
Where is Becca? Where is she?
Becca is on Twitch hiatus at the moment,
Oh.
but she's working very, very hard on both like paid work and uni work as well. So like quite sensibly, I think she's gone. You know what? Need a bit of time away. So yeah,
Fair
but Becca's doing fine, I think. So yeah, most of the time I speak to her is quite late at night. I was trying to turn one of my talk shows into a podcast, and we ended up creating a really weird 5-minute long rock opera about puppies and ice cream.
Well, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it was a real experience. So,
Oh, man.
but yeah, well, thank you so much for having me on today.
Thank
I've
you
really
for
enjoyed
taking the
it,
time to
as
come on.
always.
Thank you for taking the time.
And I'm very excited for tomorrow. So
Me
yeah,
too. I shall see you tomorrow. So we'll say goodbye to Joe. Goodbye, Joe.
bye everybody.
Bye,
Bye.
There goes Joe. Didn't he do well though? Like he did awesome. He explored so many places that we hadn't been to before, but unfortunately he didn't find the handle or the head, and he ultimately reached Stonebridge and got booed out, and they tried to take his animals. Joe is awesome. I know Joe is amazing. We're gonna have so much fun tomorrow. So please, if you can pop along to the show tomorrow. I'm gonna be hosting it on my channel, but please come and watch live over on Joe's channel. 4 p.m. GMT tomorrow. I'll give him another shout out. We would love to see you there. So I don't know what else to say today, but there's going to be much less streams from me, unfortunately, but all for good reason. And yeah, the new job does sound epic, doesn't it? Wink, wink. Thank you for the bits. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Always good when your adventurer cheers for you. Then Joe must have enjoyed it. So yeah, another person. Dana is the only person who's made it onto the leaderboard this season so far. If you would like to be an adventurer, please let me know. There's going to be an adventure every Saturday at 1 p.m. GMT here on this channel. So, yeah. You've subscribed to Tier 1, sir. Thank you, Muppet Show. Oh my goodness. Hopefully there's not going to be a hype train because... Can we raid Dana? What is Dana live right now? Let's have a little look. We can raid Dana, yeah. For sure. But yeah, thank you for everyone for being here. Thank you to Joe for taking the time today. Thank you all for being here and being awesome as always. Thank you to Ian for creating this book, and thank you again to Sirenscape for all the wonderful signs that you've been hearing today. And I'll catch you next week. Let me just see. Oh, I've got my thing on airplane mode. That's not going to help me, is it? So I guess I'll see you next week if we get a guest. If we get a guest, like I said, no guest, no show. So hopefully I'll get a guest. See you soon, Vicky. Have a great evening. Wonderful to see you as always. Lone Wolf, when are you going to come on, by the way? When are you coming on? Just peer pressuring you there. When are you going to come on? I did see Thamior said that they might come on next season. That would be cool. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you guys next week. Let me see. Possibly next week. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, if you're free on Saturday at 1 p.m, I'd love to have you on. I'd love to have you on. Maybe we can actually get to some other unexplored pieces of the book. This is why we're carrying on, because even though Dana made it out, there's so much more to explore in this book. Like, a ton more. Let's see, where's Dana at? Where is she? Oh, there we go. She's doing karaoke, so let's go and raid Dana Rex. Dana Rex has been on the show twice now, so she is a good friend of the show. Oh my god, if I could just spell her name, that would be great. So we're going to go and raid Dana. And I'll see you guys. Oh, it has follower or subscriber only chat. Well, that's fine. We're a follower. So, yeah, I just waffle on. I just ramble. Hope to see you guys tomorrow over on Joe's show. I'd love to see you there. And I'll definitely see you next Saturday. I don't think I'll stream next week. But, yeah. I'll see you guys. Goodbye.